Herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge unseres NBA 2K15 Let's Plays. Ich bin Rektalyn, ihr schaut Weplaygamesforu. Wir spielen gegen Oklahoma City. Und ich hoffe, dass wir gewinnen. Es wäre so gut. Wir haben jetzt so gute Spiele hingelegt, die letzten beiden. Wenn wir hier noch weiter eine Serie hinbekommen, wäre ideal. Wäre ideal. Komm, zieh. Okay, super, klappt. In Oklahoma.
This is 2K Sports bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan calling the action with my broadcast partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg.
So, auswärts. Jetzt kommt es drauf an, Feuerprobe.
Checking out Oklahoma City, they've been off to a slow start this season, quite honestly.
Sehr gut.
Elite team, but they've yet to show that on the court.
Well, that's absolutely right.
Einfache Punkte.
But there have to be some alarm bells going off. This team is just too talented, too gifted to find themselves battling just to make the playoffs.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Little General in it, power.
Rebounded und nochmal. Okay, Foul gezogen, wollte schon sagen gepunktet. Arschmode an. Etwas zu früh, schade. Dafür sitzt der Zweite. Bisschen Defense und die Sache wird schon super laufen. Gutes Foul, Mann. Und beide durch die Gegend geflogen. Naja, also. Wenn er sich aufregt, hat er recht.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Well, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80% now.
Oh nein, 80% hat er. Wenn er nicht trifft, wäre super. Er hat aber beide.
And here are the Knicks. It's a three-point game. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
So often in the
Stoudemire. Es ist, jawohl, auf den kann man sich verlassen.
Didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Here's Jackson. After Amari Stoudemire's bucket.
Oh Gott, Glück gehabt, Stoudemire, sehr schön.
Easy look there, but he misses those once in a while.
Here's Little General. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. The drive by Anthony and the
Super Anthony. Führung. Sehr schön.
Got his first points of the game.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of
Auch wieder gut, wie sie uns hier gelobt haben, dass wir nicht zu stoppen waren gegen Memphis. Oh Mann. Bitter. Macht aber nichts. Sind ja nur 2 Punkte und Führungswechsel kann gleich wieder stattfinden. Danke dir. Und er sitzt. Führung. Defense, Defense. Auch verloren gegen Phoenix. Super. Das vom Boden aufheben war auch schon ein Rebound. Boah, der Weg ist frei. Und einen Foul bekommen. Sehr schön. Durant ist Nummer 1, wundert mich nicht. Sitzt.
Well, they've been a relatively poor free throw shooting team, about 72%.
Sitzt auch, wunderbar.
It's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Wir bauen aber langsam wieder auf, denke ich, was so die Freiwürfe angeht. Durch die Arschmethode. Freiwurf passt jetzt sozusagen wie Arsch auf Eimer. Oh, einfache Punkte. Wichtig ist, dass wir die Führung übernommen haben. Wow, wow, wow. Wir haben den Ball. Danke. Stoudemire. Jawohl, Mann. Und ein Foul auch noch. Super geil. Assist passt, der zum Foul führt. Besser geht's wohl kaum. Sehr schön. Super. 4 Punkte haben wir rausgeholt bis jetzt. Je besser wir spielen, desto schneller können wir auch leveln. Sehr gut.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
There's the pick. Anthony, the pass to Little General.
Versuchen es einfach mal. Klappt tatsächlich, wir hätten zu Stoudemire spielen müssen.
We talked about Amari Stoudemire and what he brings to the table as an opponent. The one thing Coach was most impressed with was how physically gifted he is as a big man, saying, you see him get up and down the floor out
Oh,
there.
einfache Punkte, ausgeglichen.
Half his size. He's just a
Oh, creepy Eis, Mann.
Doris, thanks. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Calderon with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to Stoudemire. Comes up empty down low.
Scheiße.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 7.
Dabei war es so ein gutes Zuspiel. Boom! Sind in Führung und das zu Recht. 80 Zentimeter. Wie ein Vogel ist er da rumgeflogen. Timeout. Ich glaube, wir sind noch drin. Okay. Blöcke für den Ballführer stellen, um Pick-and-Roll-Situationen zu schaffen, Versuche zu punkten oder suche freie Mitspieler, wenn der Ball zu dir gepasst wird. Okay. Danke. Junge. Super. Gut gemacht, Junge. Sehr schön. Ausgeglichen. Es läuft doch mit den Punkten. Wir haben selber 5. Insgesamt gibt es 14 Punkte bei uns. Also es ist auch ausgeglichen, dass jeder vom Team mal punktet.
New York trailing. Here's Larkin.
Super, er hat gepunktet.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages. Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Now here's Jackson. He has 6. Dishes it to Durant.
Stimmt, wenig Defense insgesamt.
Jackson passes to Durant.
Oh, Durant, Mann. 3 Punkte Wurf. Gefährlich, ey.
Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Larkin and Perkins with the block.
Scheiße.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first
Wir dürfen die nicht kommen lassen, ey.
It is now to Jackson. Feeds it to Moore.
Ab zu Durant.
He kicks it to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Perkins with the screen. And misses
Super
it off
Larkin.
the right side of the rim.
Der Kleinste holt den Rebound.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's
Danke.
a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Little General the pass to Shumpert. Here's Little General.
Wir gehen ran.
And it's good.
Und er sitzt. Jawohl, Mann.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
Oh, sie müssen noch mal gucken. Videobeweis.
I'm glad they're going to the replay on that one. I mean, make sure it's the right call, even if it's a play that might not end up being a big factor.
I agree, Clark. I mean, it was a very limited system when it was introduced, but the league continued.
Ich glaube, ich habe zu spät losgelassen.
And they've been doing whatever they can to help the referees, and just like putting the light strips on the backboard so they can see when the buzzer
Ja,
sounds, not just
ich habe zu
hear.
spät losgelassen. Code, was sagst du? Was sagst du? Komm, Schiri.
Well, the ruling
Nee.
is in and the call stands. No basket, so no
Scheiße.
change mark in the scoreboard as we end the quarter.
Smart decision to review the shot. That was indeed very close to being legitimate.
So, Pech, ey. Aber egal, müssen wir uns eben noch mehr anstrengen. Nach einem Fehlwurf. Fastbreak-Punkte sollen wir machen, okay.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight too. I mean,
Wir haben den Ball immer noch sehr gut ausgewechselt.
That's the way to move the ball.
Okay, Coach. Bitte nur nicht hinten liegen. 32:30. Wir müssen Zeit von der Uhr nehmen. Kluge Würfe machen. 2 Minuten 40 noch.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Little General is checked in for Bargnani. Early comes in for J.R. Smith. Hardaway's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Calderon in for Shane Larkin. Offensive
Gut, Anthony. Wir nochmal im Rebound und gepunktet. Sehr gut.
Little General's got 7 points. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure
Ausgeglichen vor allen Dingen. 2 Minuten 10 noch in dem Viertel.
Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what
Gut gepunktet. Das muss man ihm lassen.
one of their more reliable options today.
Durant halt.
Shooting has led them to this lead.
Now here's Calderon. Defense right on him. Here's Early. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Scheiße, nicht so gut.
Durant dishes to Adams. And Little General
Ah,
gets the
schade,
whistle out.
gefault.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the
Sehr
line.
gut.
The Thunder have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Wir waren vorher kein Power Forward, das hab ich gar nicht mitbekommen.
79% from the free throw line this year.
Oh,
Guys, it's just come together for them at the charity strike this
ich
season.
hab falsch Knopf gedrückt, scheiße, Mann.
And so too are the results.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Thanks, Kevin. Little General in the last game against the Grizzlies was just a man on a mission.
Sehr gut.
He finished with 19 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. He had a great game in all facets, and his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks.
Orden gemacht.
A lot of great players. You have a lot of great
Müssen wieder rankommen langsam.
That Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
But let's just say he was really good.
Foul.
Two free throws,
Sehr gut.
true contact on the shot. A chance to check out the shooting guards across the NBA that have averaged the highest number of assists over the last month. 5th, Jeremy Lamb.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. They can really all create their own shot. But
Und auch der geht rein, super.
men as well.
You know, I enjoy seeing that mindset in a shooting guard where basically he's saying, I'm going to attack at all times, but if it's not there for me, I can drop a dime on you just as easily.
Jackson kicks to Durant. He dishes it to Perkins.
They
Gefoult.
changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his performance
Super, Bargnani, gut gemacht.
Guys, I think free
Können jetzt wieder ein bisschen runterknapsen, sage ich mal.
about rhythm and confidence, and he has
Ibaka hat gefoult, sehr schön.
rhythm there this season.
And New York making a change here.
Er darf werfen.
They tried to step in and cut him off.
Ja.
Just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think
Super.
so.
And Calderon drops them both.
Bis auf einen
He has
Punkt
such
rangekommen.
terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game time.
Rebounded.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the
Early.
rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull
Danke.
away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of
Komm, Early.
basketball.
Early.
Super.
And gets the bucket.
Assist wieder
He's
für
got his
uns.
first points of the
Und wir
night.
sind in Führung.
Several lead changes
Und es war vor allem sein
going on
erster
in the early
Korb.
portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither
Haben wir
team
ihm quasi
really
geschenkt.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Rebounded. Der müsste noch zählen.
Close game as we
Halbzeit.
wrap up the second quarter. It's the Knicks leading by just 1. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, you obviously...
Nicht will ich mit, dass Durant hier noch mehr Screen Time bekommt. So weit geht's noch.
All right, fellas. Still anyone's ball game right now. A few things from the first half. Our passing has been very precise. I'll give you guys a lot of credit for that. We've been extremely smart with the ball, basically haven't given them any gifts whatsoever. I do like how we've been able to draw a lot of contact and get points at the stripe. Let's keep that up. Love to see them have to deal with some foul trouble later on. And in this half, I want us quick to get out on the break. Let's get headed up the floor as soon as we get our hands on the ball.
Also wir sollen schnelle
This
Punkte
is a
machen.
very tough opponent, and we've got a difficult half in front of us. But I've got all the faith in the world in you guys. I know you can get this done.
Okay, er hatte alles Vertrauen der Welt in uns, logischerweise. Was soll er auch sonst machen? Wir sind die Einzigen, die hier irgendwas bewirken können. Keine Anweisung. Rebound hat gezählt, gut.
13 points.
Haben wir nochmal eine Bewertung für bekommen.
And it was a good one, too. Really one of the highlights, I thought, of the game defensively.
Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Jackson is out there with Jeremy Lamb. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot.
Werf.
That's the lineup in the game for
Rebounded.
Oklahoma City. They get
Und
it
ein
back.
Foul bekommen, super gut. Keine Wiederholung, so wie es scheint.
First free throw is good.
Ausgezeichnet. Auch der läuft, obwohl er ein bisschen zu früh war. 11 Punkte haben wir.
From the free throw line. Not his strong suit, but he's making them count tonight.
Ja, langsam kommen wir, denke ich, so in 70er-Regionen, was unsere Freiwurfquote angeht. Ich meine, das ist immer noch nicht super gut.
Durant with a wide open look.
Aber gut genug. Hat ihn noch reingemacht, ne? Scheiße, Mann. Durant ist ein Tier.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
There's the screen. Calderon passes to Little General.
Sitzt.
Little General's got 4 points in the quarter.
Sehr nice.
Thunder trailing by 3. Jackson dishes to Ibaka. Pulls it from the elbow.
Und er hat ihn wieder gemacht.
Kevin Durant. Durant's got 17.
Der carried die.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
The Knicks shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Takes the 13-footer.
Super.
Calderon, that's good. And the
Super,
Knicks
Junge.
lead by 3.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Timeout,
As long
okay.
as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on him.
Okay, guys, we have to make sure that they get no open looks from the outside. That means we got to stick with our man all over the floor. It doesn't matter if it's strong side or ball side. No helps on drives, all right?
Let's catch up with Doris.
Okay, okay. Also wir sollen
During that break, Coach Rivers had
keine
some
Würfe
words for his
zulassen.
team. Back to fundamentals. That's what he told them. Specifically, he'd like to see them implement the pick and roll as often as possible. He also wants to see
Druck auf die Werfer ausüben. Genau das, was er im Grunde genommen gesagt
you
hat.
don't see a good shot, find someone who does. There's still plenty of basketball left to play.
Boah, langsam
And as
werde
we
ich
watch
müde,
how
ey.
these
Das ist nicht so
adjustments
gut.
play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thank you, Doris. And Adams kicks to Lamb. And so he
Gefoult. Sehr schön. Wie er sich freut, Mann.
Well, right here, Kevin, we can get a look at New York and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. First and fewest turnovers per game.
Sehr gut.
First in opponent offense. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And what's most impressive out of all those numbers, Clark, is the few turnovers that they commit. Because now all of a sudden you're executing, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense because they know they're not going to force a lot of
werden wir ganz schön gelobt gerade.
to find easy points.
And New York making a
Beide hat
change.
gemacht.
Larkin's checked in.
Wieder auf einen Punkt rangekommen.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter.
Schaffen es irgendwie nicht, die Führung auszubauen, so wirklich.
He feeds it to Carmelo. Now the pass to Hardaway. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Scheiße.
To the inside. Here's Adams. Takes the assist and
Und er hat's
lays it
gemacht.
in.
Scheiße, jetzt sind sie wieder in Führung.
Nothing but money for them to start.
4 Minuten noch
They've made
im
all three
dritten
of their
Viertel.
shot attempts.
Larkin, the pass to Anthony. Here's Little General. And
Ah,
the
Junge,
shot
wieso geht er nicht
falls short
rein?
this time.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
The feed now to Jackson.
Defense, Defense.
Pass
Defense.
to Lamb. Dishes to Durant.
Passen hier schön auf
Down to
Ibaka
5
auf.
on the shot clock. A three ball. And it's
Wow,
good. And now a
4
4-point
Punkte
lead.
auf einmal,
That's four
die
straight
wir
from the
hinten
field,
legen.
guys. Off to a quick start this third quarter.
Larkin dishes to Anthony. And he was
Nein, Mann, jetzt wollen wir da an dem hängen geblieben. Scheiße, Mann.
And while we've got a moment, let's talk about the best defenses in the NBA. Number one, the Knicks.
They just don't let you score. I mean, this is a club that clamps down on you defensively. They play hard, and they
Ja.
really compete every possession.
Wenigste Gegenpunkte in unseren Spielen. Wir müssen einfach selber viel mehr punkten.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense.
Nicht so
is
gut,
going
ey. Wir
quite
müssen wieder
nicely right
rankommen.
now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, some self-assurance.
Scheiße, Durant, ich hasse dich, Mann.
And assists like that is typical
Time
of
out.
their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively.
Druck auf die Werfer, also nichts geändert.
For the Thunder, Vitor Favarani's checked in for Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Anthony Morrow's subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. J.R. Smith's checked in for New York.
Junge,
Jumper comes in for Hardaway.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
And again,
Ah.
Durant's got 11 points in the quarter.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Smith kicks to Jumper.
danke dir. Der Weg ist frei. Junge, dann nicht mal den kriegen wir
They
rein.
needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
Jackson passes to Durant.
Durant darf nicht punkten.
Over to the wing.
Und der hier logischerweise auch nicht. Jetzt haben wir ihn geblockt gehabt, Mann, aber konnte er noch rebounden. Super gut.
Collison's got his first 2 points of the night.
That
Scheiße.
sort of epitomized this game, guys. One team going all out, getting rebounds and putbacks, and the other team just dragging.
Larkin kicks to Smith. To the right side.
Danke dir.
Here's Little General. 13 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Smith outside. New York, no good that time either.
Scheiße, Mann, warum kriegen wir keine Rebounds und nichts hin? Die sind einfach besser, was die D angeht im Moment. Klingt vielleicht blöd,
Up top. 6 points for
aber
him.
scheint mir so.
Right side Durant. All alone. It's good. The assist is
Fuck
good from
you, Mann.
Jackson's got his
Was für ein
7th
Monster.
He's finding all
26
kinds of
Punkte, er
ways
macht
to
uns
get
alleine
it.
fertig.
What a quarter he's had.
assist. He's checked in for Vitor Favarani.
Immer noch die
Bargnani is checked in
Distanzwürfe.
for New York. Knicks trail by 12. Larkin dishes to Shumpert. Lets the 3 fly. And he
Super,
gets it to go.
3 Punkte, das war
Can't leave
gut.
him alone, especially from long range.
102 left here in the third quarter.
Nur noch 9 Punkte Unterschied.
Jackson drives in.
Nicht mal mehr eine Minute im dritten Viertel.
Pass to Morrow. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Morrow's got his first bucket in this one.
they're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Komm, Junge.
Here's Larkin. Sinks it from
Super.
just inside the baseline. Larkin's got his second bucket.
He's not their first option, but not a bad fallback either.
Jackson passes to Collison. Outside
Ich
Durant.
bin am Überlegen, ob wir nicht vielleicht auch noch mal was in Defense stecken wollten, aber ich glaube eher nicht.
Outside Collison.
Noch nicht.
6 on the shot clock. Durant against Smith. Offensive rebound. Here's Perkins. Sinks that one
Scheiße,
from the
Mann.
post. Perkins got 5.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle
5
play
Sekunden
on the
noch.
putback by him.
That's a 2 from Smith. And the release.
Scheiße, Mann.
But it's off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play,
11
double
Punkte
digits,
im
it
letzten
may be
Viertel.
difficult to overcome.
Gucken wir, ob jetzt Assist of the Game wird erstmal
And a
gezeigt.
chance right now to show
Bin ein
you
bisschen mit
are
meinem
state
Latein
assist of the game.
auf Anschlag. Immerhin wieder einen guten Pass von uns gezeigt. Oh, wir sitzen sogar auf der Bank, scheiße.
You're up.
64 zu 53. 5 Minuten 11, also gar nicht so viel Zeit vorbei.
The Thunder
Gegner
lead
sind
by
aber im
11,
Ballbesitz.
setting the floor for the Knicks. Carmelo Anthony and Amari Stoudemire, they're inside. Calderon at the 1.
Komm, komm, komm.
Jr. at the 2. And it's Smith in at the 3 slot.
Wir verlieren in der Defense. Gerade, ohne Scheiß. Man kriegen zu viele Körbe reingemacht. So, wir sind wieder da als Power Forward. Stoppt ihr Fast Breaks, nicht zum Offensivrebound gehen, okay.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. They set the pick.
In der Regel passiert mir genau das, was ich nicht machen soll. Und zwar, dass ich dann zu den Offensivrebounds gehe.
To the wing right side.
Danke.
Here's Little General.
Foul bekommen.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Little General. 8 rebounds, and with 7 points coming from the free throw line, that's some good work.
Really is. I mean, he's going to have some bruises to show for it because he's been knocked around a little bit, but you got to love the aggressiveness.
Läuft.
An important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet.
Der war nicht so gut.
Defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot.
Was der für Pässe dann aber auch noch spielen kann, ne?
Lamb dishes to Adams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Outside Durant, shot clock at 6.
Wow, Stoudemire.
The lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful
So
connection on
behindert,
that
ey.
play.
Warum kann der Anthony das nicht schaffen, ey? Ich kapier das nicht. Er könnte doch locker hier was machen.
He's guarded by Calderon. Morrill kicks to Durant. All sorts of time. Here's Ibaka. Banked in on Ibaka's got 4 this quarter.
Das Spiel haben wir verloren.
Been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against them.
To the wing on the left.
Danke.
Here's Little General, defended by Ibaka.
By the way.
Left side Hardaway. Here's
Rebounded.
Little General.
Nochmal gereboundet.
Tough sequence there.
Ja, dreimal können wir nicht machen, ne?
It's Durant with the drive. Ibaka with the screen on Anthony.
Ich bin total deprimiert gerade.
Ibaka uses both hands to slam it down.
Keine Ahnung, aber mir liegt es irgendwie nicht nach meiner Meinung. Keine Ahnung. Ich habe 10 Rebounds, 14 Punkte.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Oh, was war das denn, Junge?
Now here's Calderon. He's guarded closely. Really left
100
alone
gemacht,
that
sehr gut.
That's
2
7
Minuten
points
30
for
noch.
Stoudemire.
You know,
Yep.
I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kick out's the only choice.
Timeout mal wieder.
Checked in for Oklahoma City. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Fast Break stoppen.
The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the fast break. The second thing he talked about was working hard to get their shooters open. He wants them looking for those gaps.
Oh Gott, ey, als ob das Punkten erlaubt gewesen wäre, Leute.
A few late on the fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
And thank you, Doris. From 13, stolen by Jackson.
Kinders. Die sind definitiv besser als wir.
Back to Jackson.
Aber wir können gewinnen, das haben wir gesehen.
It's Durant on the wing, covered by Anthony.
Müssen wir nur noch gegen solche Mannschaften
Durant
gewinnen
dishes
können.
to Adams. And
Super.
Stoudemire pulls it down.
Super.
Stoudemire's got 5 rebounds tonight. Calderon kicks to Anthony. Releases from 15.
Und er hat's gemacht. Anthony gut gemacht. 1,40 noch. Ich meine, es ist ja nicht so, dass wir 16 Punkte zurückliegen, aber was soll's.
1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. There's the pick.
Bessere Defense müssen wir spielen.
Pass to Durant.
Durant hat uns alleine fertig gemacht.
Looking for Ibaka. He gets it there.
Wir haben oh nein. Böse, ey. Kann er noch einen Extrapunkt machen? Hat er auch. Super.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
No, they didn't. They found their way inside effectively all game long. Penetration always produces results.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And I think this win builds confidence for this year in the matchup.
Ich hätte auch gern Sieg Nummer 10 heute Abend eingefahren. Oder sind wir bestimmt noch 7 Siege entfernt?
Next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Kevin Durant. It was the kind of game for him.
Das Schlimme ist, ich muss da auch noch zustimmen, ey.
Where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
Super.
Shots good by Anthony.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to.
19 Punkte liegen wir zurück.
Kicks to Adams. There's the dish to Durant. Feeds it to Lamb.
Die spielen jetzt die Zeit natürlich runter. Obwohl sie es gar nicht müssten, wenn man es genau nimmt. Rebound für uns. Yeah, auch nochmal gepunktet.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Und das Spiel ist aus. Oh.
And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now let's go over to Doris Burke on this.
Hi, Kevin.
Wollen wir uns gar nicht angucken. Nein, Durant will ich nicht sehen, danke. 1099 Punkte. Heftig. Können wir auch gleich rausgehen. MVP kannst du ja eh nur werden, wenn du gewonnen hast. Also von daher brauchen wir gar nicht drüber nachdenken. Oh, was gibt's jetzt? Hallo? Kriegen wir etwa ein neues Ab... Oh nein.
Get settled, everyone. It's time to get to work. Today, the points of emphasis we're looking at are what it means to run our offense through one of our scorers and limiting the transition offense of our opponents. As you know, we have some really potent scorers on this team. At certain times, coach is going to run the offense through one of them. This could be because he has a mismatch, or maybe he sees someone who has a hot hand who can help us close out the game. So let's take a look at some game film illustrating what we should be doing when coach wants us to run the offense through one of our scorers.
Okay, gucken
Take
wir
a
uns
look at
an.
this play right here. See how the offense waits for their primary scorer to get into good position for the pass? Then, once he gets the ball, he immediately looks to attack and ends up with an easy bucket. These are the things coach is going to expect from you guys when you're out there on the floor. And on this one, see, once he gets the ball, he immediately looks to attack. That draws the defense's attention, which lets him find a wide open shooter for an easy basket.
Ja, der war wirklich
That's what we
frei.
need to do. Make smart passes and get it to our shooters in good spots. Then they can go to work and make a play. Now, on the defensive end, more and more teams are getting better at scoring easy transition baskets. So we need to know what to do to limit them. Most likely, when we go up against a good transition team, coach will be asking us to step up our transition defense. Okay, let's take a look at a few plays to show you guys what I'm talking about. Take a look at this example. Notice how once the shot goes up, you don't see the offense crashing the boards. Instead, they quickly turn and run to get back on defense.
Ja.
This prevents the other team from getting an easy transition bucket. And that's key. Once the shot is up, if you're not already in a good rebounding position, get back on defense, quick. Here's another example that is all about hustle. The team that wants to run grabs the boards and throws a quick outlet pass. But the defense knows they want to run and hustles back to stop the transition play. Instead of an easy basket, they end up with a
Überzeit.
contested
4:1
shot.
jetzt.
These hustle plays help limit the other team's transition game. And that's what we need to focus on when the coach asks for it.
Okay, that's going to do it for today. There's no excuse not to know what's expected of you when coach calls for either of these points of emphasis in a game. See you at practice.
You got it, coach.
Ja, und jetzt? Okay, so. Bam, 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 bam. Wieder was gelernt über Basketball. So, 1335. Nicht die Welt. So, würde ich sagen, machen wir einen Cut an der Stelle. Ich bedanke mich natürlich wie immer fürs Zusehen und sage ciao, ciao, bis zum nächsten Mal.